That's Bomb the Bass on Fm4 Update with me, Chris Cummins. Since I last hosted this show, I've been on my adventures. I've been travelling around Norway. It was the fulfilment of a long-held dream to go there. And I was going around among the fjords, meeting new friends like Sigrid, a young journalism student who took me up to her goat farm that's perched high up on a hill overlooking the steep-sided Aurlands fjord.
My name is Sigrid Skjærdal, and we are in Skjærdal in a place called Aurland in the fjord, Norway.
Yeah, and this area is so rugged that many of the little villages around the fjord were only connected by road just a few years ago. Until very recently, you had to go everywhere by boat, meaning that a really quite unique culture's grown up, and it was funny being a child there.
It made the people who lived up here very close to each other. Like the families up here were really big, so there were a lot of kids and everyone was playing and everyone was visiting each other. So then when you needed something, everyone would go into town and get it and then go back, and then you had everything you needed back home.
Yeah, and for centuries, Norway used to be one of the poorer countries in Europe, and everyone helped out, and they were quite hardy people. But then, in the late 1960s, huge oil and gas reserves were found off the North Sea, and by the 1980s, already these were really paying dividends. No one wanted to do menial jobs. Everyone got good jobs in the oil industry. And now the country gets around $40 billion a year from its oil revenue. And that's led some older Norwegians to claim that the once tough society has turned far too soft and far too materialistic and less connected with its grandiose nature. But all that's changing, says journalist student Sigrid.
Now it's starting to change back, because I think a lot of the young people have a different view about the money and the wealth that we live in, and also a different view about the country that we live in, how we should take care of it and preserve it for later generations. There's an election this fall, and one party, they're called the Green ones. They're into environment and taking care of the nature and the culture and everything. And that one is really shooting up. A lot of young people run to like a political party like that, because you can see that the young people are a lot more concerned about what we have than they used to be.
A really fascinating country to travel around. Really beautiful. And this is a track called Norway from Beach House. You can hear more about my adventures in Norway on Fm4's and in Fm4 Connected tomorrow.